And I'm just gonna focus on the tree. Oh, it's starting a little bit earlier.
Now I need to see Ryan, who is everybody,
Hi there.
because hi Theremin, everybody wears all the clothing.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Ryan. You look so different.
I had a sex change. You like?
I just want see. I was gonna hire you as a man to actually do the newscast at the top of the hour for 2018. I have when I take a shower, I have all these great ideas. And
Well, I am wearing my very first T-shirt for women that I designed this morning and created using Marvelous Designer.
awesome.
So I'm giving it away for free. It's on the store.
Awesome.
RSVF is the name of the brand. Ryan Schultz Virtual Fashion.
How did you get the texture on it like that?
Oh,
been a
there's
nightmare.
a graphics tool in Marvelous Designer. It took a bit of work.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
I think it's not possible. Can you make the user interface font bigger? Do you know that?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Can you set the user interface font in Marvel Designer bigger?
Oh, I don't know.
I think what I found not, so I don't need to try it anyway.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you can adjust the size of the user interface. No, I don't know.
I like to know.
Not dynamic.
I do not
Theremin,
go.
I love your head. I love your sweater too.
Yes, the head is nice.
Thank you.
Do you guys have lag?
Oh, it's animated too.
No, I
That's
have no
the-
lag.
Good. Okay,
Well,
we're going. We're
There
going
is
live.
always a little bit lag.
Let me do a quick introduction. Let me check the time. What time do we have? Oh, we don't have a clock down here in the basement. That is so strange.
Yeah. Drex, why do you not have a clock? Oh wait, we cannot script a clock, I think.
You can't. That is the priority. Okay, I want to let's wait for Strawberry and then. But I'll introduce real quick the show, and then I want to take a picture with everybody who is here. And then everybody can have one wish for Sansar in 2018. Okay?
Cool. I
So
don't know any.
You can
I
start.
just making a list.
Yeah, Ricardo's, you have already filed a
I
million
want
feature
everything.
requests.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes.
I want everything.
Are you recording this already?
Yeah, we're already streaming.
Okay,
So-
well, I'll go first then. Okay,
Ned-
well, I'm Ryan Schultz.
Wait.
I am...
Wait. Let me introduce properly when Strawberry comes in.
Old coffee.
Here's Mickey, and here's Medho.
Hi.
Wow, cool. So let's
Hi, Mickey.
stand around the Christmas tree here, and let me check the time. And whoever is not in VR, please take a photo. Do us a favor, please.
Maybe in
me.
the future I can make photos by voice comment, but
That's actually going to be my wish, I think. So let's pose here.
no, your wish is sits.
No, I gave up on that.
Okay.
So let's gather around the Christmas tree, please. Stand against the wall and let's take the last photo of 2017.
Don't hit the tree.
Don't hit the tree because Ricardo's put the Drax head back up there. Okay, hi Mickey.
Hi.
And here's Safia. Hello. So gather around the tree, please. And whoever is not in VR, please do us a big favor and take a nice photo with everybody. I don't know where Strawberry is. I hope she's going to show up soon. Okay, since we're waiting for Strawberry. Now, we're live. This is Atlas Hopping. Welcome, YouTubers. Welcome, people here in the room. Ricardo's, Medhu. Usually I would say no shoes, no shirt, no service, but I'll make an exception. Ari, Lynn, Ryan Schultz with his first shirt. Mickey Miles. We're going to visit Mickey's worlds today. Seraphine, Teas, Thea9, who is a person with an apple head, and Safia Vesta. Safia, come over here. Let's take a group photo. Mickey, go backwards a little bit, please. Let me direct the photo.
It's lagging badly.
Yeah, with me too a little bit.
It's a little bit lagging. Here, down here, it's not too bad, but...
Safia, come...
There's your strawberry, Drex.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, strawberry.
Hi,
Where-
Strawberry.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Strawberry, please come over here and maybe you should take a photo because you're the best photographer in the business. I want a...
No, not in Sansar.
Well, then you
I
got
think
to
I
start
crashed.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So please gather around the tree, folks, and face the direction that I'm facing. That's where the camera's gonna be. So Medhu, please also just stand back. Maybe there's room at the end over there, at the wall. Yep. And Safia, please join us as well, and then we're ready to take a picture. Strawberry, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to see if I can take a picture for you here. But you know what I've noticed in the update, in the desktop, my avatar is like swinging around, like when she's standing there.
We'll talk about
pretty cool.
those news. Ryan will tell us all about the news from the Sansar news blog. So gather. Oh, here, Chris. Okay, come in for the picture. Safia, come on.
What's that for?
Safia is standing outside of the picture.
We have a radioactive Rosca.
And Strawberry, also, please, there in the back, there is still some room behind Medhu or on that side. And Safia, please, as well. Let's take a nice group
trying
picture.
to change, so.
Yeah, Ricardo is good
better
there.
lighting in here.
Oh my God! There's a Christmas tree. Who is
Need
this?
better lighting for this photo.
King Furry.
Radioactive Rosca.
Yeah, it is pretty dark in here, Drax, for a picture.
Yeah, that you have to pull up the shadows. I can't help it. I was going to make it a little bit brighter, but then yeah, that's a good point. But here, oh, this is awesome. So I don't know. I think Safia cannot hear us. She is not responding. So I feel like Grandfather Drax was like, "Come on, guys, let's take this picture so we can get the show on the road." Okay, Kang, over here. Wow, this is a big crowd. This is awesome. Strawberry, let me know if you can take it. Oops, did we lose audio?
I got one so far.
Audio still works.
Awesome.
I took a couple, and I think I got everyone in it because I have a very wide screen.
Awesome, Medhu. Okay, cool.
As long as it doesn't cut off our heads.
Don't cut off the
So
heads.
can we
no,
stop
no.
posing now?
Wait, here's somebody behind. Who is this behind Strawberry? A newcomer? Is this Vasai? Did we got radioactive in there?
Very something.
Let's see. Okay, you can stop posing.
Okay, I got a
Oh,
few
this
now.
is Amr. Oh, hey, Amr. Cool. Okay, now, folks. Everybody, let's do this from left to right. Before we head on out to Mickey's experiences and check that out, I want everyone, and people who don't want to talk, they can put that in the chat. Everyone from left to right. We're going to start with radioactive over here. You have one wish. If you had one wish for Sansar in 2018, what would that be? Ricardo's is he's creeping there in the back. Ricardo's, you're not allowed to do it because you're sending 50 feature requests every day. And Strawberry, please also ask that your folks on YouTube as well, folks on the YouTube stream, please put your request in the chat. So let's start with radioactive. What would you do? What for you needs to be the #1 priority for Sansar feature-wise in 2018? Go. Radioactive?
No voice.
No voice. Okay, let me actually go into desktop real quick for this. Let's see if he's chatting. Oh, he doesn't have voice. Okay. Radioactive.
Yeah, he says he wants a sit option.
He said it, radio. Awesome. Okay, that gets upvoted by me. Okay, now next. Who's next? Audrey?
I found at least one.
I want more scripting tools.
More scripting tools. Okay, but what do you want to script?
I want more interactive tools. More ability to control the environment.
That came up yesterday. Yeah. And what would you script? I mean, would you script like people manipulating the environment, basically doing stuff that then is persistent, like opening a door or solving a puzzle?
Yes, I would like to interact. The biggest thing about interactive elements is we need data persistence with them to really make them work properly.
Yeah.
So we can kind of, because you need to maintain a little bit of state between things, and that's really tricky to do right now.
Yeah.
Animation is the biggest thing.
Animation, but you need interaction with the animation.
Well, yeah.
I mean, a lot of things would be solved. Enormous things would be solved. If we could bring an animation in and just start, stop, and move it, I mean, that would be incredible.
Those are the three pillars that make things work.
Wait. We're gonna go left to right. I am the dictator. I'm sorry, the host of this program. Actually, Strawberry also. But on her channel, which has only like 3 subscribers, her mom and her sister, so it really doesn't matter what she says.
And my husband.
Drax, hurry up, or we're going to spend the entire episode down here in the basement.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but this is what we're doing. So, Ricardos, what is your wish?
I found a simple one.
Yeah.
Less bugs and more bug fixes.
Wait, less bugs and more?
Less bugs and more bug fixes.
Okay. Metu, I know what you're gonna say.
It's obvious.
Yeah.
Any kind of animation, any kind of skeletal animation, NPCs, avatars, whatever, but it better be here next year.
Yep. And why is that so important? I mean, that's just a really obvious question, but can you explain it to me? Like,
everything centers around animation, and I agree. Not just the animation, but interaction too. You know, in Second Life we have this awesome animation system, but we lack the interaction part. So to me, that is the goal of Sansar, is to solve that problem. All this other stuff is easy, clothing, all that other easy stuff. The interaction, that's hard.
What would you say to people who say, well, you know, if everybody has a VR headset and you have full body tracking in real time, who needs animation? What would you say to them?
Their animation just is not just a scope around the avatar. I mean, how are you going to have NPCs? How are you going to have animals walking around? How are you going to have trees moving? How are you going to have...
How are you going to sit down?
You name it. Animation makes the world alive. Okay, and that's been the problem with Second Life. That's been the problem with Sansar. Everything's dead. It's a stone wall.
You look pretty alive to me. But anyways, Ryan is always Ryan, our impatient resident in residence. So you made your own shirt in Marvelous Designer, which is awesome. And so Ryan, what's your number one wish? And if you, Ryan, I'll promise you for 2018, I will promote you to the top of the hour newscaster. You can give us the 3 top news items, but only if you have patience with me. Deal?
Okay.
I know it's hard.
I think we can work something out. Have my people call your people. Oh, I just got to say, by the way, this is my first time as a woman. I make a really hot woman, personally.
Absolutely.
And yes, I made this shirt using Marvelous Designer. It's for sale for free on the Sansar store. My brand is RSBF for Ryan Schultz Virtual Fashion.
Awesome.
And I'm having a blast designing and creating clothes in Marvelous Designer. Anyway, my wish is a simple one. I want to be able to sit down.
Wow, that's the second one, plus me, I'm going to count 3. Okay, well, yeah, I think sitting down. Actually, my table will be changed to a standing table, to kind of a bistro table in the podcast room so we can do shows. But sitting down seems to be really important. It's more comfortable that way. I mean, we could sit on the couch, we could play board games. Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, people who are not familiar with what happened. Right. Let me say for YouTube, Gator is on YouTube. She says, my wish that Drax removes the Gator-proof fencing around 114 Harvest. 114 Harvest still seems to be really heavy for people to get in, or hard to get in because it's so physics intensive. Vasaya-san says for 2018 would love to have avatars with identical topology so that anybody could use any clothing without gender basing. That is interesting. That's kind of what you wrote about, well, in a different sense, Ryan, on your blog, right?
Yeah, well, there was an item of clothing that was described as gender neutral, and I bought it and loaded it, but it only shows up if you're a female avatar. So unfortunately, we're still stuck in male and female boxes in Sansar.
I kinda.
Okay, let's go through the others. We have a gender neutral apple here in the back with a 2018 Christmas sweater. Thea, no, you're actually a male apple, I think. Thea, you want to quickly say what your number one wish is for Sansar 2018?
Sure. I want skeletal animation above all. Just like Matthew.
Everybody close their mics, please. You want skeletal animation?
That does not seem fixed.
Yeah, skeletal animation. Sorry, my mic sucks.
What does it mean? Elaborate for the total noob rubes.
So basically, skeletal animation opens so many possibilities. You can animate the entire world, and I have several experience ideas that I've had for months that I have basically on the back burner because I can't actually pull them off without skeletal animation. Like, for example, one of them, I wanted to make an experience where you would be riding on the back of a dragon flying through the sky, and you need skeletal animation for that.
Yeah. Seraphine, what are your wishes?
Well, I only have one, so I can't throw the newest one in.
I'm with Medhue and most everyone else. We need animation.
We need to be able to animate and be emotive and expressive.
Well, we have that wonderful swing. You know, people are swinging in like they're synced. I mean, isn't this amazing?
You know, it is. It really is what brings
Sarcasm.
the world alive. If we can animate creatures, if we can animate objects, if we can animate ourselves more. Moving your arms around and your head around is all fine and good in VR, but it's really limiting.
Right.
I mean, it really doesn't. It doesn't bring your whole body to life. It doesn't really, express yourself. And fixing the bones in the face would be great too.
Strawberry, what do you have on your? Do you have wishes on your YouTube stream? Anybody?
No, not on stream.
Chris, what do you think? What is important for Sansar right now?
Well, I don't know about important, but for 2018, I would like to see vehicles.
Vehicles. Yep.
Be it a hovercraft, 57 Chevy, whatever. I want to see vehicles.
I won an 83 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. That was actually a really bad year, but I owned one once. I was really kind of screwed me over, that used car dealer, and now I'm nostalgic. Kang, what's your number one priority for Sansar? What do you think needs to happen? Click in desktop mode.
Oh, I just want to point out that they added some kind of blending time between animations. We used to snap into place, and now we kind of flow a little bit into place. Still a little bit snapping, but they did change some kind of blend time with the animation.
They fixed the attachment. It was moving weird, and now it sticks to the body, like the neck attachment. It's better.
Amr, can you hear us? I don't know if you're in voice. Amr, what do you think? What needs to happen?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Great. Since I am a scripter and beginner in animations, and of course I was in Second Life since for 10 years now, I think I wish for Sansar, like the Medhu said, more animation capabilities, interactivity, blending of the natural VR animation for hands and head, with specially made animations will bring avatars and the environment around them into life.
It's really about life. Is anybody here? Let's, we're gonna. Oh my God! I turned around and there's people behind me that I didn't even see. Here's Crooner. Crooner, hello. And who is this? Whistler. Wow. We got one guy who croons and another guy who whistles. And here's Mickey. Hi, Mickey. You crashed earlier, I guess?
Yeah, I'm on the MacBook now.
On a MacBook?
Yeah.
That's amazing. With Sansar?
Yeah.
Windows, I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's virtually around Windows.
It just runs Windows on Apple system.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta try it. I never tried that. That's awesome. Hey, so we're gonna go to Mickey's world. Mickey has been making musical instruments in Second Life for a long time, and you have some really cool. Oh, wait,
cool.
I actually forgot to ask Anu. Anu, you have very quickly in 30 seconds. What is your wish for a 2018 Sansar?
Well, the three pillars of any virtual world that's going to succeed in the future are quality textures. We have that in meshes.
Look at your avatar. Yeah.
Quality avatar. And animation and scripting that ties everything together. Because basically, yes, VR, you can do a lot of stuff, but the technology of capture right now is not perfect. And the other side of VR is that, are you going to be able to sit with a helmet on for 4 hours? I doubt it. So you might switch in between desktop mode and the helm.
Yeah.
So when you go into desktop, you want to have the ability to generate animations and interact with the world and have people dancing and have people chatting and sitting and doing all those.
Arno is calling it a helmet. So mean. The poor people at Oculus like, oh, we don't make helmets. We make really wonderful, awesome, fashionable items that you want to take out your girlfriend and go to the club with.
But you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, of course.
Not there yet for. I mean.
Oh, of course, there was an article in Business Insider which was really scathing about. They were. I think it's even in the subtitle was, nobody's gonna wear this headset. Forget about it. Like, there's a lot of articles coming out with. Well, we can talk about that later.
There's the people that cannot wear for various reasons.
Oh,
they
yeah.
may get sick. They may not have the ability of either financial or whatever.
That's the documentary I'm working on right now with people with various disabilities. There is absolutely no way they're completely left out. Okay, I see Ryan is getting antsy. Ryan wants to look at stuff. Ryan, do you want to? You want to go to Winter Wonderland by M2D first real quick before we go to Mickey for the Christmas season? You wrote about it. Ryan?
I think you're muted, Ryan.
I muted him?
I don't hear you. No, I don't hear you, Ryan.
Sorry, I turned off my microphone. Yes, let's go to Winter Wonderland.
We'll go to Winter. I don't even know if it's actually called Winter Wonderland, but M2D is awesome. He's in the.
It was called Magic Night.
Right, you got it, Strawberry. Okay, let's go there. I'm gonna go through the Atlas.
I shared the link in chat.
I'm gonna go through VR because I think it's featured. Magic Night. Here we go, and let's go over there. Alrighty. Okay, so we can now stay in VR. That's new.
Share the chat if you want to join.
Oh, and here is Daisy. She's already in the Winter Wonderland. So now we come to the fun part of the program. But actually, you know what? This was a really good discussion. Hi, Daisy. How are you? Daisy, if you can, turn up the mic a little bit. Wow, we got a really amazing array of avatars today. We should take another photo here. This is so cool.
It's really dark here for me.
Really?
Yeah, everybody's in heavy shadow.
Not a good spot. Not a good spot.
Wow, I have really good, perfect lighting here. I mean, yeah, we're in shadows, but yeah, my face is pretty much in the shadow.
I had a quick question, Drax.
Yes, anytime, Strawberry. I know your question. How do you gain YouTube subscribers? Is that what you want to ask me?
Yeah.
Well, that arrogant laughter. God, I miss it
somebody
so
in my chat.
Yeah.
She's asking that somebody just said that they're working on a Mac. How?
Right. Mickey, how do you get it on a Mac? It's called Trans Windows, or Ricardo's, you do that too?
I don't have a Mac, but you use Boot Camp and need an original copy of Windows, I think.
Right.
Lucky knows better how to do it.
Let's see, where's Mickey? Let's wait for Mickey. Did we lose him? So you can run Boot Camp on a Mac, but you still need to purchase a copy of Windows. Mickey, come over here to Strawberry, please. She has a viewer in YouTube asking how do you run Sansar on a Mac.
Yeah, Mickey, she's asking how she can run Sansar because she only has a Mac. She wants to try it.
Yeah, I just installed Windows 10 with Boot Camp. It's part of the Mac OS X, and it allows to run Windows on Mac. And I'm quite satisfied. You can't do VR, obviously, but it's okay to run the viewer and to build. So
awesome. Hey, I want to.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So Bootcamp is part of OS 10. Please tell the viewer, and but then you just install on Bootcamp. You install Windows 10. You have to buy it as a download or on a DVD. Let me just ask, because we didn't mention this, Ryan. You want to briefly talk about the update, because people on YouTube don't know that about the fashion update. I mean, Strawberry made a great video, but we have a much higher, much more diverse array of avatars today. I mean, Radioactive here is the Christmas tree's awesome. Daisy's getting there with her core brand proposition as an alligator. What happened? What's new, Ryan, with the fashion thingy?
Okay, well, the latest update of the Sansar client software was this past Monday, the 18th. And with that, we now have the ability to create and sell fashion on the Sansar store. They've announced an integration with a software package called Marvelous Designer, which allows you to create and sell fashion items. So I made this t-shirt this morning in Marvelous Designer, and then I uploaded it. You can export directly to Sansar from Marvelous Designer, and then you can list it on the Sansar store and put it up for sale. This happens to be for free because it's promoting my brand, RSVF.
Can we only use Marvelous Designer, or can we use other things too?
You can use Blender, Maya, or 3ds Max or other software creation tools to create fashion. But the advantage to using Marvelous Designer is that you can actually tug on your garment to adjust it in the avatar preview window. So if I wanted to, say, take this shirt and maybe not have it off the shoulder, but a little more on the shoulder, I can adjust that in the preview lookbook. It's called the lookbook. It's the avatar preview. And then once you're ready, you can bake it, and then you go out, and it doesn't move around while you're walking or anything like that. That's going to be coming in a future release of Sansar, but you can adjust your clothing the way you like it before you go into an experience.
That was very rude of me. I teleported away.
Yeah. I know.
Hi, Thea.
I was playing with that, Ryan, the other day, and it's so amazing. I mean, I thought it was so cool that you can adjust it and wrinkles and whatever.
It's fun, isn't it?
Thea, look where I am.
Yeah,
I know there was, but it's got
Thea, do you want to talk about your Apple head real quick?
Yeah, it's got some limitations. I mean, you can really do hard surface sculpting.
Thea?
I don't see you. I don't see you. Where are you?
I'm behind you. I'm inside the house.
Oh my god. Oh, that was scary. Okay.
Look at me.
It's not PBR.
Ricardo,
it doesn't necessarily export properly.
We're inside the house. They don't even notice. They're talking about fashion. Check it out. Oh, fashion. Oh, I'm so important because I make fashion. I'm sorry.
of your mesh, you want to take it into Quixel or
sorry. So
Substance Painter, which is what a lot of people talk about using here.
wow, but we hear them
And you
so
want to make
loud still. There
textures.
is no
So,
audio
and
occlusion.
then
Interesting.
use that on the import into Sansar. It
Theanine,
won't
how
play
did you
right.
make your
I tried most of the morning to get a workaround.
how did you make your
I also
My
found that
audio
certain
is off.
materials will get
So
really shiny.
the new fashion
on
feature
the texture.
wasn't just
It's
for
not
people
that
who use
simple.
Marvelous Designer. It was also for people who use regular 3D modeling programs like Blender. And Linden Lab released the reference avatar models that come with a skeleton. So you actually have full access to every single bone in the skeleton, including the facial bones. So all I did basically was I used the same process one used for creating clothes for example, Second Life, but I used instead of like rigging to this for example the spine or the arms, I just rigged to the face. So that's it basically.
That is awesome.
Probably the most ridiculous thing. I
So
thought
you could make
the SL
any
rig was bad.
anything on the face because you
Yeah,
just
really.
utilize the existing bones.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Do you think that this is I think we talked about this last time a little bit about VR chat. VR chat is getting a lot of press. They tweeted, I mean, you know, they're getting a lot of recognition because they're very popular.
Yeah.
And I think they tweeted like just a few hours ago that they have a concurrency of 3,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah. What is your sense? I don't know if you think about these things much, but do you think that Sansar can kind of surpass VR chat in popularity?
It depends. It's just that when you make something that appeals to gamers, it's very easy to get those numbers.
That's
And
why I'm
that's what
asking you
VR
because
chat-
you've been very
Yeah.
vocal about, and I really appreciate that because I'm not in the game industry, and you've been very vocal about this division between the gamer world and the virtual world.
Yeah. I don't
Why
want
do they
to
get those
generalize.
numbers?
Huh?
Why do you say it's easy for them to get these numbers?
What I've seen is that gamers love to identify as the characters from the games that they play, and so basically, since VR chat doesn't have any sort of protection for intellectual property, gamers basically have like free for all there, and you can't really do that here because people here would instantly catch on to what you're doing if you're using stolen models.
Yep.
They're not there though. Yeah.
It makes no sense
And
to have all
I
these
actually think that might be
You don't need that many
biting
bones
them
to
in
do
the
good
butt
facial animation.
very
Yeah,
soon.
I agree.
And that might shut them down actually. If they are serious or they want to get serious money from investors, they're going to say no way. We got to comply.
I completely agree.
Why have four bones in the arm itself?
They're just delaying the inevitable, really.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be.
Are you in there at all in VR chat?
Yeah, I stop in like maybe like twice a week just to check it out, to see how it's going. But like I never actually talk to anyone. I just sit in the corner and stay quiet because people there are scary. They're really rude.
Really?
And yeah,
So they're rude with each other, or they're rude with bullying newcomers, or?
He's here.
Well, I was there just last night, and there were like 5 people chasing someone else, and they were all calling them slurs and all this stuff. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta go in there. That's terrible. Yeah. Because from the outside, it kind of always goes like, wow, this is kind of a cool spirit. It's maybe almost like, you know, like the early days of Second Life, kind of a free-for-all. But if it's already devolving into sort of a place where you can just harass people, that's not good.
Well, you know that's going to happen anyway. You realize you're going to get griefers and trolls, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about VR chat in particular because...
VR chat's going to be terrible for that if it isn't already.
Yeah, that's what Theanine was saying. He was saying, like, in his experience, it kind of already is. The reason I'm mentioning it is because it's getting a lot of recognition for this concurrency that they have. Like they just tweeted they have 3,000 or something, and my belief is they have nowhere to go because they have these IP issues. People are just copying characters, and nobody's kind of policing that, and that's gonna.
Well, they're going to find out what Second Life, and they're going to find out what Linden Lab found out with Second Life.
Right.
There are going to be some unexpected things that they haven't thought about when it comes to the running of virtual worlds.
And those are
Second Life. Well, I mean, Linden Lab had to deal with the whole gambling on the grid issue. They had to deal
Yeah, it
with
would be
people
outstanding.
creating fictitious banks, and then they had to shut that
Oh
down.
my God, I did a story about that way back when. Oh my God, yeah.
Can
You
you
know,
imagine just doing
there's
regular
going to be
arm
people who are
and
copy
body
botting
animations
like they
with the
did in
extra
Second
bones?
Life. Once they have a market set up,
Oh God.
they're going to
Oh
get
God, that's
IP
scary.
requests from companies to take down stuff. They're going to be facing all the stuff that Linden Lab has already dealt with Second Life,
Yeah.
and so hopefully they've learned their lesson with Sansar, and hopefully they'll avoid some, but not all of the problems.
No, I mean, I think, that's why Linden Lab to me, and again, I mean, I'm not, this is not paid PR here or whatever, but I truly believe that's the one of the areas of expertise that Linden Lab has, is because they had to deal with these things. And
Yep.
VR Chat, I wish them the best, because in general, I think it's great that a bunch of people start something, it becomes popular, and they're doing this sort of outside of the corporate structure in a certain sense. But yeah, if they get into that kind of trouble, then all the people who are there now, they will leave. They won't find it attractive. I'm sorry, Ryan, but I was just gonna say, I'm gonna want to ask you guys. I'm looking at my avatar here over the shoulder,
Right.
and I think I'm in love with my avatar. And I need to lose some weight in 2018. That's actually and do you guys think, because there's some research on this, that avatars can inspire you to kind of see that as a goal where you want to go, if with like weight loss or just general sort of, that this is sort of your model, that it gives you the energy to actually pursue this.
Well, I mean, first they're going to have to implement sliders to allow you to make adjustments to your avatar so you can be fat or thin or however you want to be.
That's actually
I just
really
wanted
good
to
point.
say that there's a huge discussion going on down on the ground level with Strawberry about some of the problems with Marvelous Designer and with the Sansar avatar that have already propped up. So I was going to ask you guys to rejoin us, because I think we need to get going.
Yeah.
Thea9 and I are like the kids in high school who are separating ourselves from the group and have really in-depth philosophical discussion about things that are very important. And look what's happening.
Well, I will catch what you said on the live stream, but we really, really need to get going.
Okay.
We want to be also not rushing through things. But here's Gator. Okay, let's go down. Boy, Ryan is like the school principal here with Thea9. What's happening?
I like it up here better. It's quieter.
Yeah.
This is so awesome. We gotta.
Something that you
Okay.
I caught in your video.
I actually think it's kind of cool that you guys sort of differentiate your streams.
Absolutely.
You end up, because you end up having two different conversations to listen to.
I will talk. I will do an individual conversations with all you guys, because I do have plans for 2018 to make it, not formatting in sort of a boring sense, but I want to structure it a little bit. But I want to let people who are regulars, I want them to know what the structure is that I come up with, so that we're all on the same page. And there will still be room for improvisation, because I think that's really the attractive thing, when we go somewhere and then you hop up here. I think that to me, if I were a viewer on YouTube, that would be really great. That there is a sense of discovery of this world. I don't want to lose that, but at the same time, I do want to structure it a little bit. Whisper looks so cool. Okay, let's go back downstairs. Whisper, did you just whisper to me?
I just said thanks.
Oh, I hear you. Awesome. Well, it looks fantastic, and thanks for coming along to the Atlas hopping. Daisy, I can hear you. You're very faint.
A good avatar is 10 to 15K.
I hear you. I hear you're yelling. Yeah. Maybe it's grabbing the wrong input. We'll fix this.
We're using 40.
We'll fix this later. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, we'll see.
So something, but they're getting they're going to end up in a rut like they ended up with in Second Life, where it's going to be hard to change to
But the parts under your clothing are not shown.
Welcome back.
Your alligator.
Cerberus is here. Ooh, I gotta look at Cerberus here. Look.
Where are we going?
To walk down the experience a little bit. It's nice down there.
Yeah,
like
I would like to walk
here.
around a little bit too.
Yeah, come on.
We don't have to rush. Ryan is rushing me,
very
Strawberry.
dark.
Can you tell him to not rush me?
The avatars are very dark in VR here.
That means we have to go to other experience.
Yeah, but we also need to kind of be in the moment in a Zen type way.
Okay, fine.
Wow.
I like the snow sound when you're walking. That's really well done.
Yeah, the snow sound is great.
Okay, I could do without that right now. It snowed last night.
Yeah, it's pretty cold where I am too.
You know, you
nothing
can
like
individually
nothing
now...
like going outside in your spurs and
I don't know if
PJs in this snow at 7 o'clock in the morning to take the dogs out.
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
that is fun.
We do have individual control over the sounds.
It actually does feel like you're walking in the snow with a bunch of people.
Oh,
It's
I
really
got a
cool.
good shot. You know what's so cool that they changed this again, the camera.
The individual controls of the
turn off
sounds.
Yes, Ryan.
Yeah, if you want to turn off the sound of the experience, you can now.
Wow, look at this crew. We got a big crew today. Awesome.
How do you do that? Turn off the sounds in the experience?
Oh my god, there's
Go to
snowmen.
more options, you go to more options, you go to settings, and there you have all the controls for all the sound in the experience. Voices, master, all that jazz.
Oh wow, this is a lot bigger than I expected.
Whoa, look at these snowmen.
This is so nice. I gotta take some more pictures and add them to the blog post.
Ryan, I would think that you, as a purveyor of blog, would want to do that.
Yo, definitely. I didn't realize that this was so large.
Ryan, if you weren't rushing me all the time, I would have told you.
Yeah.
Wow, this is cool.
What can I say? I'm a total bitch.
I know. And now with this shirt, it's even worse.
It's...
oh, look!
The snowman is pushing me around.
There you go.
So
Oh wow, my frame rate is crashing.
Frame rate?
This might crash us because
Is it dark for you here too, Ryan?
Don't crash us yet.
Is it for you dark too? The avatars look almost black for
Actually,
me.
yeah, it's very dark in here, yeah. But that's okay.
No, it's the there is almost a very little Oh wow, you can push it. Let yourself be pushed. Look, this is cool.
Notice the footsteps on ice are different from when you're walking on snow.
Indeed. I miss Christmas music though. I think that's a real oversight. I'm giving this experience a B- because there's no Christmas music.
I still keep it on a C.
That's harsh.
Why?
The avatars are too dark. It's just for me dark spots at most places.
Yeah, but that's cool too because M2...
Whenever anyone interacts with the snowman, everyone gets lag. Have you noticed?
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, I have noticed that with every object with a collision hull.
It's like
Ryan?
that one Atlas hopping 2 weeks ago where I jumped on the table and all of a sudden everyone got lag.
Whoa, but now I'm riding with it. Look, nothing's happened. It's awesome. Check it out, huh?
Drax is having fun. I don't think we're going to make it to 3 experiences this week.
Ryan, you gotta be in the moment. Sometimes the goal is the.
I know. Be in the moment. You only said it like 25 million times.
Yeah, because I'm in the moment. And I forgot the last moment when I said it.
You know, Seraphine, I thought what you had to say about Marvelous Designer and the Sansar avatar was really good. I think you need to talk to some people at Linden Lab about your thoughts.
Stop it! Stop! Stop, Snowman! Stop it!
That's not... I'm being kidnapped!
No snowman.
It's not your job to be liked, it's your job to be listened to. Take a page from my book.
Well, the thing is, you know, the few times I've actually had a chance to talk with Ebby, he was really kind of arrogant and rude, and I was like, you know, that was really
that way.
Can we sit on these?
He pretty much told somebody they need to get a headset, or just not play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, that's a bit rude, considering we're the people that were keeping you alive, you know. But he really seems to be stuck, kind of like a kid that's like, this is my game. I'll play it the way I want to. I'll make it the way I want it to, and he doesn't seem to understand that it's not going to keep people here the way he's going. And I've tried to get some people to come in, and they've looked at what the features are, and they've watched some videos, and then they saw you couldn't really do much, and there were no animations and all the things you couldn't do. And they're like, why would I bother? It's pretty and all, that's fine, but you know, in Second Life, I can do this, or I can do that, or I can go over here. You know, I can go dancing in a club, and there's no point of going to a club if I'm just standing around. So, and he doesn't seem to understand that that's what people actually want.
Let me interject real quick. I talked to Ebbe quite a bit, and you're making a good point, but I would object that he doesn't understand what people want. He knows very well what people understand, but they have a big.
Oh! Just got kidnapped.
The snowman took me away. But they have a lot of work on their plate, and it's a really complex thing, and they set the bar really high. And this is beta, and again, I mean, I'm biased because I'm rooting for the team, and as opposed to, I think, High Fidelity.
I want to see Sansar go there. I want to see Sansar really do something great. But at the rate they're going, and the kind of attitudes that they've had, I think it's putting a lot of people off, because they're going, well, we need to get people in here, and we need retention, and yet
you can't really implement animation until you have what we already have right now. So you need to.
I would say.
Okay, I honestly don't think this rig is going to stay.
Ryan. Tell them
to
look
at our enthusiasm for animation.
Yeah.
And
Ryan, tell them to move
counter
on.
that with.
Oh, now you want me to tell people to move on? You're a
all right,
Drax.
Mickey. Let's go to your place.
That sounds a good idea.
Oh my God.
Well,
are we going to Mickey Miles?
Well, Mickey, wait a minute.
We're going to Violent Tree first.
But you're on a PC now, right? You're not. You can't run. You can't run that on boot.
Right.
Okay.
Put it in chat. I've got to run and grab some coffee, guys.
Oh, Seraphim, stay with us.
It won't take me but a second.
This is a wonderful
Are we going to
experience.
Violent Tree?
I love it. Let's go to Violent Tree. Yeah, we can also go to Musica. Or what do you recommend? Should we go to Musica first?
Violent Tree.
Violent Tree.
Yeah.
I shared it in chat.
Okay, thank you, Strawberry. See you guys over at Violent Tree.
And if you want to come in, you can. Ah, see, interesting. Now I can't type here. Okay, I gotta go to desktop. They're always rushing us along, and it's so wonderful here. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Always gotta do things. It's so wonderful with these. I could stay here all day. I should just stream here all day from these snowmen. Oops. Oh wait, see, I do this all the time. I know Strawberry put it into the chat as well. Oh wow, we got a lot of viewers on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have questions on YouTube, shoot. Let us know. And here we are in Violent Tree.
We have the meshes, we have the character now.
Okay, so. Mickey, what is this? Where are we?
It's a deserted island, inspired by a message I read in a newspaper about a scientist who found a bone flute, which was about 40,000 years old, and I imagined, how will it be 40,000 years from now if somebody enters an island and finds our music instruments?
Oh.
And there are just a few objects now. It's a work in progress. Yeah.
I would recommend let's explore this island, and I can already hear music, and maybe we should do something which is not typical for this show. I will maybe shut up for a little while and let the music do the talking.
That you're not going to win that from yourself, Drex.
I know. Ricardo's is very pessimistic that I can transcend this, my own personality. No, let's explore. Let's explore. This is fantastic.
I love the lighting in here.
Actually, I was gonna go out to the pier first.
Yeah, the lighting
Look, there's a. What is out there? I want to do this first. Oh wow! See? Is that a marimba phone? Wow. The marimba phone seems to be getting closer.
I don't know what will happen with all the triggers. Oh, here comes the grand piano.
Oh, wow. I missed this completely when I was here. Is this new?
No.
Hey guys!
First object actually I had.
Hello! Oh, they're over there.
Lovely.
I'm not sure if the water is moving or if this is really moving closer to the island. It doesn't seem like it. When I hop over to the island.
Synchronized at the moment.
How do I get back to the marimba phone? I don't know if I can get back to the island. Taking me away from the island. Flying could come in handy. I'm gonna fall through. So I should be coming back to the spawn point, shouldn't I?
Yeah, that's the dynamic.
There I am.
Okay, I see.
I think it's my fault. I grabbed the fire.
This is amazing. I went over to the marimba phone to the island.
Fell off the map, then it's almost
Hey.
like that.
You can go on the marimba phone and then you can go over to the island. Hello? Whoa.
Getting out of water. Piano.
My outfit matching the music. Welcome to the last battle
No, 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 no.
Come out.
Strawberry.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is amazing, huh?
It is. I like the other place too, but I was really laggy there. This one, when I went on top of the hill on the other side, I got crazy lag, but over here I'm fine.
You can
It's
actually
weird how
go.
things work like that.
You can go on this little pier with this marimba phone and then go over to the island too. And the marimba phone makes
really?
sounds when you walk on it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
Oh, somebody threw a violin. Radioactive is throwing the violins. Where did you get the violins? There's only one hanging still there. Did you take them all? Oh, there's something going on.
Oh, it's clearing up.
Oh, I wonder what's over there. Where are you?
Here, down in the cave.
Wait, I'm coming. I've been. I went to the island. Did you go to the little island there? You go over the.
I've not.
Oh wow, this is cool.
No.
Okay, show me. I just went on the marimba phone. You can walk on the marimba phone and. But anyway, so here we are. Wow. Mickey, this is absolutely fantastic. I went on the marimba phone, but then I couldn't come back. I teleported to the lady who sings.
Yeah.
I need
That's
to
the way
find
it goes,
that
yeah.
Island.
You need to.
I have not found that Island. Let's
Mickey...
go. Let's Drex go first.
Okay. Mickey, is the marimba phone actually moving? No.
Wait,
yes, it is. It comes up when one of the other objects is triggered.
Ah, okay.
It's not there. First place.
You want to extend it all the way to that little display there with the speaker?
Yeah. Not sure yet.
You go first, Rex.
This is really wonderfully imaginative. Wow. Why is there something scary going on here?
No. Just walk forward. Keep walking. It's funny. It's really good. I like this. Oh, and now I'm lagging again.
Wow, this is amazing.
I like this.
This is beyond wonderful, Mickey. So let me ask you. What?
You did not go down.
What?
Down. Down. There's down something.
Oh, dancing?
No, here, down.
I had no idea this was here.
See, Ryan, if you were in the moment, spending time.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm going to say it. I'm only going to say it once, so listen carefully.
I'm going to hug
right.
you. Let's hug, Ryan.
I need to slow down and savor the experience. I'm going to blog about this.
Right. The process is sometimes more important than the outcome. Says I am the super workaholic that is always cracking the whip on everybody who works with it.
Oh my God, this door opens.
Oh, jeez.
Mickey,
where am I?
Can I ask you just a few questions here that might be interesting for the viewers? So I know you're also a musician in real life. Can you tell us what do you use to create these things? One big sort of subtext for this program is to make sure that people are not completely discouraged and they hear stories about people who are self-taught and that this is doable. So what do you use to create these objects, and are you self-taught or where do you come from?
Yeah, I use Blender. I'm working with Blender for about 5 years now. When ever since Mesh came to Second Life, and I watched tutorials and learned it that way. And I'm using Substance Painter for texturing and Logic on my Mac for the audio stuff. The music and the sounds I did all myself. Part of it is music that I had done earlier that I used in theater, and some of the stuff I produced for this island, the organ, for instance, or the brass band in the back. Yeah, and I'm absolutely no expert in 3D art. It's kind of fun. It's like a bit like collecting stamps or playing with a small train, Modelleisenbahn.
Model train set in your basement. Yeah. But you basically, but you did prims before, and then when Mesh came to Second Life, you were one of those people who didn't say, "Oh, it's over for me." You head on said, "No, I want to go with the times, and I
wanted to continue my business in Second Life, building the musical instruments, and I saw the opportunities and what would be possible with Mesh, and it's worth time learning it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is very inspiring. A fabulous job, Mickey. I'm really impressed.
Thanks.
And now I know I'm not gonna bug you with my personal project that you could make for me, because you're obviously full of imagination and very busy. So this is absolutely cool. So, yeah, I mean, I could stay here all day, but I'm sure Ryan is gonna say we gotta go somewhere else. So are there? I'm kidding, Ryan. Where's Ryan?
I think you're already going over the time.
It doesn't matter. We're having a good time. It's a Saturday. Nobody of us has any friends, so we're here together.
We got lots of time, Drax. We still got half an hour. Don't worry.
This joke about basements and not having friends is getting a little bit stale, but I'm not going to stop.
It's just all here.
That's right.
I said we have plenty of friends. They're just all here.
That's right.
We're not strange. We're not weird at all.
No, not at all.
This is really awesome.
Just taking pictures.
Seraphine, I could have sworn you just winked at me. That was hilarious.
And Mickey, you have a whole bunch of instruments already for sale, and I saw this. I think I saw it on Ryan's blog.
We're not strange at all. I'm taking pictures of a guy with an alien apple head and a guy in a
Galen built the Theremin.
Oh, Galen built it. That's right.
Yeah.
I think the Christmas tree outfit is
published
really
a
good.
little video clip playing Theremin in real life.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody hit something.
Do you have any functional instruments on the marketplace already?
Not yet. I'm waiting for the scripts to make that possible, and of course it takes animations to play.
Yeah. There we go
so
again.
For now.
Mickey, you know what? You look like that guy. You know the Cult of Bob? The guy with the pipe? You look just like Bob.
Okay.
You mean the most interesting man in the world? No, that's the guy with the beard.
No, that's Dos Equus, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? You're right. I need to slow down and savor the experiences when I visit. I have been too busy blogging, too much of a hurry to get to the blog, and I missed this entire tunnel. So there's your proof that you need to slow down.
But Ryan, I'm saying this because I need to remind myself often, because it's there's so many interesting things, and it's very alluring to kind of soak everything in, and then you just don't do it. I mean, I've been vocal on the podcast too that I end my day with reading a paper book because of the single tasking nature of it.
Excuse me.
I can hear you through the hills.
Okay, I'm going to be exploring the island a little bit more. Did we lose a whole bunch of people, or are people exploring?
There are people upstairs.
They are outside.
Can you
So
tell
let's
them to hit damn violins?
Yeah, who is throwing with the violins?
Everything kind of like stutters just for a few seconds, like, oh my god.
I still can't get over how wonderful the lighting is here in Sansar.
Yeah, it really is. And Ryan, what is also interesting, and I said this a couple of times. I don't know what it is, but again, I mean, we sometimes we compare.
I change click and show you.
We compare it to other worlds and stuff like that. But there's a certain type of creator that seems to be attracted to Sansar versus other worlds, right? And I think it's a certain it goes hand in hand with the render engine that there's a certain type of experience that I see here versus what I see in some of these other competitive next generation virtual worlds, and I'm not going to name any names right now. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was going to ask Mickey. I mean, Mickey, were you ever flirting with another world to go there and build there, and if so, why didn't you do it, and why did you come here? Or are you just a little lamp addict?
No, surely not. I took a look at Hi-Fi and
don't mention the name. Oh my God! I'm gonna make the sign of the cross. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
You're too funny, Drax.
Yeah, but it doesn't attract me. I think it's following Sansar and looking at what is possible and what will be possible in future. It's really exciting, and I decided to focus on this here. I still have Second Life, of course.
Yeah.
And that's enough.
I have many of your musical instruments in Second Life. I love them, Mickey.
But what fascinates me, what would you say that turned you off from on high fidelity? Because a lot of people tell me, high fidelity is so much more interactivity, and that's why it's more lively, and you can play ping pong, and now they're very they get a lot of play in the media with the fact that you can
not having an asset server is everything, Drax.
Here you go, Medhu.
If you don't have an asset server, we can't go over there.
I see.
Okay.
But how about the whole blockchain business?
Nah.
It's interesting.
Not if you need to pay $10 to sell one item.
I think Hi-Fi has an asset server now. A company is doing that now for them, I think.
I don't know. I went in there. Let's not dwell on it too much. I was just curious that Mickey, when he assessed where he was gonna build, that he chose Sansar, while a lot of people would say that High Fidelity is so far ahead feature-wise.
No.
Don't you have to work off of your own server for that one, though?
You pretty much have to set up your own server.
Yes.
Either you do it yourself or you have someone to host it.
That's a big problem.
But apparently
it is a big roadblock for a lot of people.
Apparently it's gotten easier, though. I mean, they partnered with, the name escapes me, but they're partnered
DigitalOcean.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, I tried to go through that to check it out, just out of curiosity, because I've been hearing about it.
Right.
And it's really no easier.
Yeah.
Just trying to find the right link to get to even find out what you need to buy, and just to have a decent enough server to do the stuff you do here, it's going to cost you quite a bit more than what you'll get for 5 experiences here.
That's interesting, because that was Ebbe's defining. I mean, what he said in many interviews, the defining thing was that ease of use. Just like, I mean, they've been pounding this whole thing with that Sansar's like WordPress, and you go to WordPress and there's a couple of clicks and boom, you have at least sort of a skeleton of a website without any big roadblocks.
I have a simple compare.
Yeah.
If I need to run High Fidelity, it costs more than getting a subscription with Sansar.
And also
the energy cost of running a server from home is already more than a subscription from Sansar.
But you could make money running the server. God, I took 3 notes before the show, right? It's my interest. Yeah, I take these 3 notes to remind myself. Number 1 was, don't bring up the constant hi-fi versus Sansar thing. It's going to bore people, and we're not going to get anywhere.
No, but it's inevitable that people will compare, because High Fidelity is founded by the person who created Second Life and Linden Lab, Philip Rosedale. So that sort of comparison is going to be inevitable.
It's true. And I think I realized it's nonsensical to suppress it if the concept of our atlas hopping is that we as a community go on field trips and this will come up. I mean, this is the meta conversation. Where is the train headed? Who is ahead of the game? And all these things. And so they are in the ether. And so
Well, one thing that is very different between the two worlds is in High Fidelity, you can customize your avatar any which way. Like in VR chat, you can have anything, but you have to know how to create and rig your own character. They don't show you how to do that.
Correct.
Whereas here, you could argue that it's much more user-friendly. You can only be a human being in Sansar, but you can now customize that almost endlessly.
You can have an apple as a head. No, this is a good point, because this is the biggest standpoint. Was in High Fidelity I can be whoever I want. Yes, if you know how to do it, which is a big obstacle.
But you can do the same in Sansar, I'm pretty sure.
I think the option should be there, because I think it does stop a lot of people because they want those other options.
That's correct.
Oh, it's going to come. It's just a resource game. I mean, it's again.
Having it as simple and easy for the less design savvy individual is great. But those are the kind of stuff they're going to want to buy. So if us as creators, I think everyone here is.
I'm not sure if it's me, but Strawberry is breaking up.
Yeah, your audio is breaking up, Seraphine.
Oh, mine is?
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
My audio was off.
Sorry, it's not Strawberry.
It's all right.
Oh, Noah is joining us here. Hi, Noah. How are you? Welcome to the Atlas Hopping. And Larette Xamitsim. Ooh, that's a kind of a cool name.
Do you still have other experiences to visit, Rex?
Hello. Yeah, I wanted to go to Musica. Let's grab these people over there and tell them that we're going.
Some scrolling or
look. And that's what it's about. People want to look unique, and so yeah, works well.
Boo!
Hey.
You guys are separated yourselves.
Yeah,
we didn't want to
to
disturb you.
Yes, right.
We are already disturbed. There's nothing you can do.
Well, we were talking about rigging and meshes. And
oh God, how boring is that?
Where's Mike?
Technical stuff.
Yeah.
We were talking about how high fidelity sucks. How about that?
That's cool.
I've never been there. I don't even pay for Second Life anymore.
I have been there when it was new. I even had a place, but I recently got an email saying that the name of my place is expiring. So.
Oh. And did you renew? You gave it up?
No, I didn't. No? It was the nice name Cloud Bar.
Nobody wanted to buy it from you for $1,000?
I don't know. I didn't check it really. I just I didn't go there anymore. So it looks way nicer here, and for me,
guys,
the decision was easy.
I wonder.
Drax,
yeah.
I have one thing to say.
Yes.
Now that everybody's here,
please.
You may want to plug your ears because it's going to be screamed. Leroy Jenkins. No, nobody knows that reference.
I think not.
No. Okay, if it has to do with
something.
If it has to
Leroy
do with
Jenkins is World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It's the meme of the guy that he was in a raid and he went in by himself and he killed the whole party because he aggroed everything.
Oh my God, this is embarrassing. I should know that. I worked on a feature about World of Warcraft, a documentary years ago, but I don't.
Drax?
Yes.
Drax, I'm getting quite a bit of lag. Can we move to musica?
Okay.
Yeah, getting weird visual things flickering and all kinds of stuff too.
I don't get that. Okay, let's go to musica because Strawberry cannot be in the moment. Nobody can be in the moment and enjoy it. It's really
My apologies.
Depressing. Yeah. Let's rush through it.
See you guys there.
I just wanted to say that it's awesome how big of a crowd we are and how diverse we're getting. We're really getting. I know Medhu, we're not there yet with... Oh, Medhu's gone. We're not there yet with furries and stuff. And real tinies and other things. But we're getting much more diverse. Alright, and on that note... Kruna, Larette, Xam Sitzem, and Safia. I'm going to go into desktop mode to look at Strawberry's URL. Oopsie daisy. To go to musica. Ow! Galila Sinatra here is saying on the stream he was in Sansar today and couldn't find a single person. Galila, let me just address this. This is a good point, and Sansar is in beta, and the discovery tools are not there yet. Okay, so the discovery tools are coming. I would encourage you to put in your calendar Saturday 11 a.m. Because that's when Strawberry and I are going on our Atlas hopping tour with this wonderful community. Atlas hopping is kind of a field trip. So I don't know, Galila, if you're still watching the stream, put that in your calendar. And also, when you go into Sansar, now you can see an event listing. And so those are far and few between, but they will increase, so you can go to those events. Okay, I was just talking to the YouTuber.
Oh, remember, we have volume control too.
Yeah, wow. The settings.
This is awesome here. I want to throw out a question because a viewer on YouTube, Galila Sinatra, is saying she or he was in Sansar and she couldn't find a single person. What would you advise Galila to do?
Go to the meetings. They're posted now on the Atlas. Every day there's a product meeting or a social meeting, and it usually involves most of the creators that are online at that time.
Okay, Anu, so this is unfortunately the wrong answer. I have to mute you because the right answer is, of course, only going to Sansar Saturdays at 11 a.m. when Strawberry and I and Ryan and Anu and Cerberus and this weird man with the apple head and all these other wonderful people are joining, and Ricardo's is here with his hat, and Whisper is a new addition, and all these wonderful people. So, Galila, listen. listen. Don't listen to Anu. Listen to me. No, of course. But this is a serious
the event
point.
section is pretty handy.
Or you can go into the.
You can go to Atlas. You see the two, right? You can see the events. Let me ask. Let me ask a question.
You can add me as friend. I'm always alone too.
Who was that?
Or you can go into the Discord.
I think the blue guy.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Galila. Add Cerberus as a friend. He's always alone, and then you're two alone together, and that is more fun. But let me ask a serious question. Do you guys think it's a smart? Would it be smart for Linden Lab to at this point where we are right now to publish the concurrency? Because somebody requested that as a feature. Is my 2 cents is this could backfire, because somebody could come in and all of a sudden you see in 90% of the experience 0. There's nobody there. You know, they spend 3 minutes, they go there, then they tell their friends, oh, I was in Sansar, the concurrency is basically 0. So what do you guys think? Does it make sense to put that information out there, or should they wait?
For that, I first have to know what means concurrency. Sorry.
Or should they spend 15 minutes downloading the experience, walk in, see nobody, and then go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think you can better have an indicator where people are.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Maybe not how many, just tell there are people in this experience.
Now, the thing is, from what I understand, Linden doesn't want to do something like the Help Island in Second Life, because that would just, they don't want to get involved in something like that. But you can go to some of, like, for example, you go to the Star Wars experience, and chances are that you're going to see, because it's posted on the featured, you're going to see people there. So if you're a creator, or if you have some spare time, and you want to, like, show some, the new people that come in, show them around, and show the features, and explain some things to them, then that's a good way. That's a good place to go. Or like the Zen Gardens, or there's other featured lands by Linden Labs where people go to just experience what's going on. But the best way to find people is just going through the list into the Atlas and see when the meetings are.
Use the new event section in the Atlas.
I do wonder if they may change, because they also said that they don't want to have a directory of people because of many different reasons. But you were also right, Anu, about the Help Island. They don't want to centralize this. But I wonder if it makes sense to have a kind of a directory of people that you can just, like the yellow pages or something, and maybe if you don't want to be,
especially in the beginning where there's so few people.
You can, if you go to chat and if you go to people.
Oh, Metro, there's me and 10 of my alts already. That's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, you can go to chat, you can go to people, and you can go to search, and then you can search by name. So you can find people and add them to your friends list, and then chat with them and see where they're at, or go into the Discord channel and see where everybody's hanging. That's outside of the meetings, but the meetings are your best bet. They happen almost daily now. Linden's on a break because of the holidays, but they happen almost on a daily basis.
I heard a rumor that Atlas hopping will expand significantly with different formats in 2018, but I might be wrong. Okay, let's explore this place a little bit.
I think you're fast down. What? Maybe we can find a more live experience.
Yeah, it's so dark. All I see is the glowy parts on people, the few people that have glowies, and the little light spots with the instruments. Everybody else is, yeah, I keep...
It feels a little bit like you're in a laser game arena.
It's good though, because the focus is on the music, and I just love
it. Mickey, that's a fabulous design. It's
very good. I like it. And in 3D, the instruments are looking so good.
Are these all for sale?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah. Actually, this was the first scene I built when I came in within a week to test things out.
It's fantastic. It really is. So did you import those from Second Life, the instruments?
Yeah, but I had to improve them. Yeah.
Is this a real piano that you have? Is this modeled after a piano that you have? I had a Lester piano from 1949, which I sold. I bought it at a garage sale for $300.
No, actually, it's kind of fantasy. It's a bit too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scale is a little bit off.
Yeah, scale is not
That's
right.
a little bit wide, I think.
But you know what? You're giving me a great idea. I think we're very close to making maybe the first music video.
Okay.
But wait a minute, we can't sit down on the piano. I can't get my hands down.
No, we have to build pianos we play standing.
But then you have to raise the piano a little bit. Look, I can't reach it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mickey, I'm gonna do this. Do you think that? Do you envision the possibility to play a piano in VR? That makes any sense? Do you think there will be a
if you
future
have
where we
vents.
Sorry, go ahead.
Should work, yeah. And I think it will work to play guitar if you attach it. You can animate your hands and pretend you're playing the guitar.
But what I mean is that you're playing the actual piano, so that the keys are actually triggering samples.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Of course.
Fist-sized keys.
But you can always play two parts, no chords.
Yes, I did not see him.
Sorry, talk one at a time, please. Wait, one at a time. Mickey was saying?
You only can play two parts, two notes at a time. One note each hand, no chords.
Well, if you have, you know, the leap motion, which I experimented with, and to my shame, I have to say it's lying around in the corner for the last 3 years, but leap motion, a lot of people love the leap motion with the hand tracking, and fellow Second Life musician Noise Pap has been using the leap motion to do some pretty elaborate stuff. So, you know, it's possible the leap motion can track your individual fingers.
Yeah, I know it. I have it. It's lying in my drawer somewhere.
Yeah, here too. It's one of those things where I go, wow, this could change everything, and then it just ends up in the drawer because practically it's not really that practical.
Yeah.
Well, you can use something like the perception.
Waiting for better days.
Or lack support.
The perception neuron bodysuit has individual sensors for each finger. The only problem is you'll have to broadcast a live stream of PVH animation that would collide with the keys. But each individual finger, in theory, could be used to generate pressure or a collision object.
So welcome, Galen. Thanks for coming. You look good. You look different.
Well, thank you. Did you get a chance to check out my Theremin?
No, we were talking about the Theremin. Okay, let's go to your Theremin and wrap up the show because I was completely confused about the Theremin. I actually thought Mickey made it. I knew that you were making the script, but then Mickey shared, of course, his playing a real Theremin, a physical world, physical realm.
Right.
What is real? That's a different question for the next show. Shall we go to your Theremin?
Sure. This is cool, by the way, Mickey. I hadn't seen this before.
Oh, thanks.
Can you link it in chat?
Wait a minute. Do the Alphorns make sounds too? Wait, I have to check that out over there real quick.
Of course they do.
Alright, so I put a link in chat to Universe Machine Show.
Theo, we're going to Galen. Check out. Here's the Alphorns. want Mickey to make a Ukrainian bandura.
I will put it on my list.
Please do. I'm working on music for a French film that plays in the Ukraine, and
okay.
I proposed Ukrainian instruments in the very beginning, and the director said, no, we want to go with something else, and now, of course, at the very tail end, she decided to go with traditional instruments. This is really wonderful, Mickey. I'll contact you offline about some of
Please do.
We're already in touch. Okay, let's go to Galen, and I'm clicking the button. And by the way, YouTube folks, the URLs to the experiences, of course, are in the description. You can go back anytime. So this is the Metaverse Machines showroom. Galen is peddling his scripts. Okay, I didn't cache this one, so it takes a little longer. Here we go. Here we go.
Alright, so Amr, you're there you go. Standing on the button
Galen.
for stopping and starting the music. Hey, Dragster.
Galen is the quasi-monopoly of scripting in Sansar, as the regular viewers know. Wonder when they implement antitrust legislation to
to break me up.
to break him, yeah, into gay plus len. So here's a theremin.
Yep.
Which is a fantastic instrument, and I do not own one. I always played with the idea to get a kit. There is a documentary film called Pinocchio's Violin. I have to put this in the chat.
Kids.
So can we play this?
Yes, so the idea is you use your right hand near the vertical antenna to control pitch, and your left hand anywhere really to control.
Go stay on the other side, Rex.
Oh.
There you go.
Am I standing on the right side?
You probably should go to the other side. Might be a little
The
more
right hand need to be on the antenna.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now, in a real-world theremin, your left hand would need to be above the loop antenna, but here it doesn't matter. All that matters is how high you are above where that loop antenna is. That's your left hand. Your right hand is just a question of how close it is to the vertical antenna.
Now we're going into space with Drex.
Try moving your left hand towards the loop.
Towards it?
Towards it? Yeah, towards it. In fact, bring it to the same elevation as the loop.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm too close to my monitor. I'm gonna hit my monitor. I can't get it.
So as you bring your hand down to exactly the same level as the loop, the volume will go to 0.
Okay, understood. But I have to...
Don't forget to turn your experience.
Here we go.
Volume up.
Galen?
Yeah?
With one dice I cannot play silicon.
Can I control the...
So the pitch is controlled entirely by, you got the idea, sort of XY coordinates, how far in the horizontal you are from that antenna.
I have seen figures.
There is an unfortunate digitization that you can hear. That it's supposed to be purely analog, but it's hard to get rid of that.
This is really cool, Galen. Oh my god. But it's really hard to control the pitch. I mean, I played a theremin a couple of times in the real world, and it's really not easy. But this seems harder than the pitch is a little erratic.
Partly because of a delay. Try doing a vibrato with your right hand.
Okay.
There you go. Just keep wavering it.
It's still a fun thing to play with, Galen.
This is great.
Now, Mickey, you know how to play. You know how to play a theremin, so you want to give it a try too?
Yeah.
Is that the German national anthem?
I was thinking Mary.
Kind of, yeah. Becoming
Christmas music.
It's like a real theremin. It's a beast, this instrument, yeah. It's a monster.
It really is.
Very nice.
Okay, let me try this one more time.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Here, I'll put on my VR headset and see if I can
look at myself in the third person. That was good control, Mickey. I can't control it.
You can tell this is a coder's experience from the chat log.
Okay, viewers, I'm gonna post the link to Pinocchio's Violin, which is a documentary about the theremin made by a guy who I met back in '95 in LA. He was a crazy guy who made low-budget horror movies, but was also obsessed with the theremin, and the name escapes me, but the movie's called Pinocchio's Violin. This guy lived in a storage locker with 3 theremins. He was very dedicated to the craft. That's where I played it. And is Galen coming and playing it? Galen, why did you make this thing? This beast?
I think we just crashed.
Mickey, is it obviously is it fairly accurate? Galen's creation here?
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's a very simple principle.
Yeah.
Now look at him.
UFOs are coming.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I haven't tried learning any songs yet, but...
Okay, let's see if I can play Jingle Bells. I mean, this should be possible. You wanna try? Try play Jingle Bells, Mickey.
Okay. It's not working.
Oh, because
you're maybe
I'm
too
too
close, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Ah. Galen, we broke it.
Oh my god.
What, is it not working?
There's only a hum.
Oh, you know what? It's whoever's closest to it. So somebody may be too close.
Crooner? Let's walk away.
Is it still listening to me? Oh, it's still listening to me.
Okay.
Here we go.
There we go.
Maybe the psychics did some problems.
Shh. Jingle bells. Jingle all the way.
It is really hard to play, guys. Everyone sing over
it. It is to ride on
something or other.
One horse open sleigh.
Okay, next year, on Christmas I will play Jingle Bells for you on the Theremin.
Now I'm getting really ambitious. I think I'm going to stay here all night and practice for tomorrow.
You need a metronome.
Oh, metro. That is not a bad idea. Galen, can you make a metronome next? I want to buy it. I'm going to buy this Theremin only if you make a metronome and then sell it as a package.
You could easily construct one with a couple of reflex scripts.
Yeah. I want a really good metronome.
Special. Okay.
But I want a digital metronome, but in the look of the good old-fashioned analog metronome.
I see.
I gotta go into third person.
This your last experience, Drexler?
Yes, I'm gonna go back to the basement.
I'm going to look at it.
Hey, my beard is white. Did anybody notice that is that the lighting here?
No, it's actually white.
No,
it's white,
shiny.
Right?
No, it's shiny. I did notice it in your basement.
You're
it's
just getting
shiny.
old, Drax.
I look like Oz Linden.
Here it's white indeed. But in your basement it's looking shiny. I think you're missing some material texture on the roughness map.
Strawberry just turned into this troll that, what's her name? Lavender Story.
Oh, don't say her name. Don't say her name.
She's so...
She's like
so
Voldemort.
Yeah, but...
At least don't say it 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean, Lavender Storydale's name? Oh, shit. God,
Okay, Drax, are we done with episode 18?
Yeah, you seem to be like really wanting to get out of here. I'm not gonna, don't let the door hit you.
Not at all. I was enjoying the jingle bells.
Well, thank you. Well, Merry Christmas, Strawberry, my wonderful co-host here of this program. And
Merry Christmas.
And actually, Happy Holidays, because we do want to continue the war on Christmas improperly, as leftist Marxists that we are. And Happy New Year,
Merry Christmas, Drax. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I will be here next
Saturday. Everybody.
I will be here next Saturday. Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna do a new show. Strawberry's not gonna be here, but we will.
No, I'll try. I'll try to be here. You don't want me to be here?
No, I do. I thought last time you said no, please, because then I'll submit it to the event listing, and then we're gonna get listed. Mickey, thank you for your wonderful creations, and I'm gonna go back to the basement. If you guys want to join me post-show, shooting the shit or whatever you want to talk about, let's do it. Sometimes it devolves into the same old.
I'll come, but I'm gonna log out of the live stream.
Okay, Strawberry viewers, don't forget to unsubscribe from her and subscribe to me. Bye.
Hey. Okay, so I'll meet you at 114 Harvest?
What's up with the My Friends listing? God, that's actually...
My Friends listing?
No, I mean on the Atlas you have featured all Sansar Studios and My Friends.
That's supposed to be experiences of your friends.
I know.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make sense. Right.
Okay, I'll meet you at 114 Harvest. Bye, guys.
Oh, I see my experience
see you
because I
there.
guess I'm a friend of mine.
See you there.
Does
Yeah,
make
you're
sense.
actually on your own friends list too.
That's good.
It's good to be your own best friend.
Right, I thought I had a falling out with myself. Good to know that we made up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lindens, what are you doing? Makes little sense. Wait a minute.
See, it's not just me.
What, did you also criticize that? That's legitimate criticism, I think.
A lot of stuff they're doing doesn't make any sense.
Ah, Seraphine, listen. We're sitting here, we're playing Monday morning quarterback. We're not there in the midst of things. We have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
You know, Drax does have a point there.
I do, right?
Yeah, but
I mean, we need to be critical.
When you've worked in game development, you
No.
kind of.
I have too many
things are
friends. I
going.
can't find it on the friends listing. I'm scrolling and
Yeah.
scrolling and scrolling.
Oh, I'm
I do
actually
love
finding
how my
cool stuff.
face
Yeah.
freezes.
Yeah, when you turn your mic off. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with somebody's face.
I'm gonna go. Ooh. Going to desktop wild.
Awesome
Hello.
in the future to just MMO. You have a HUD and you can have spells and you can cast them.
Yeah, like you've never seen it before. You know, your beard is gray.
It was, right? It was totally gray.
Well, it's silver gray, actually. I don't know what you did.
Wait, it still is?
Yeah, it still is.
Wait, let me look at myself.
At least it is
here.
to me. Does it look like silver gray to you?
Wait, I'm looking. I gotta change camera. No, it looks good. It looks normal. I mean,
That's interesting. To me, it looks silver gray.
To me, it looks black.
Okay, interesting. We should report that as a bug. You know what?
Sorry.
I just tried the friends listing. When you go to the atlas and you select friends, it's only supposed to show you the experiences for your friends.
Yep.
The problem is that I've befriended so many people on Sansar. It's just as big as the regular listing. So I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling to find 114 Harvest. It was hilarious.
that is so funny. See?
I have to stop becoming such a friend hopping slut. That's my problem.
Yeah, totally. Oh my God, you gotta be more.
Drax, this was number 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
There'll be
Vasaya-san
pictures
says
in
on the
the,
YouTube stream in regards to the beard, he says, "What color is the dress version 2.0?" Remember that meme with the dress? Nobody?
Yes, I remember the gold and the blue and the...
Oh yes. Now I remember, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the base. I'm gonna go into the podcast.
Drax, do you still have links, or do you still have the link to get into the Google Drive folder that I sent you?
Oh, where did you send it?
For the pictures. Just a while back now.
Email. Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm gonna be adding more. I'm gonna add a new folder in there for you.
Cool.
So we're gonna post that.
There'll be more photos.
Seraphine, did you make that jacket that you're wearing?
Yes, and the pants.
Oh, they're really well done.
Oh, thank you. This was my second outfit that I tried to make.
Wow, I'm so impressed with people that are just picking this up like so easily. You must have some sewing background or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's why.
The first one didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. The texturing, the overcoat, the overdress turned out really shiny and looks like plastic.
Oh yeah.
And we had some clipping issues. The angel wings didn't work.
Oh, here's a picture of a guy with a beard at the Hollywood sign.
That was the exact same idea with the shopping mall, would be to basically just have an avenue,
right?
Extremely low poly, high
Let's
normal
go into
maps.
the podcast room here.
Okay.
What I wanted to find out because,
we came for the snacks.
Yeah, I need some snacks here.
Well, you have there. I already had a donut and a piece of the cake. It was
yeah,
delicious.
Yeah, they're very good. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to change this table to a standing bistro type table, but with the same dimensions so that the microphones fit and that they're basically at the height of people standing. And then we will, once that's done, we will do a different, we're not going to do Atlas hopping, but we're going to do the Drax Files Radio Hour, where we're having a panel discussion, a moderated panel discussion about a different topic every week. And I hope that we'll have guests from the creative side, from the user side, from the Linden side, and maybe we'll even invite some enemies from other worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I have a German friend, my friend Chaos. She's in high fidelity, and she and Cerberus are going to be, I think, my first guest, and then you guys can just yell at each other for an hour.
Yeah, nice. I will throw donuts at her.
As long as there's beer, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Cerberus, look, the issue is that the beer, when you hold the beer, it's not accurately. God, see, now I'm starting to nitpick myself. Let me grab a beer. Where's the beer? Because I don't hold it in my hand correctly. Oh, people, nothing is working.
But you do if you're in VR, right?
Yeah. No. I'm just kidding, because I think we need to be critical, but we also need to be mindful.
Are you still broadcasting?
Yes, I'm still broadcasting. I'm gonna cut it in a second.
At the moment, people forget sometimes that this is still beta.
Exactly, Cerberus. That's exactly what I was going to say.
There's a reason. They are complaining that there's nothing here to keep the people or to make the people come here. Right. And maybe at the moment, at this stage, they don't want all people here. That's why it's called Creator Beta. So we can do our content, which is very nice. And later when it's done, people will come.
And texture it, yeah.
But also,
I totally agree with animation, but I think they're really smart in the order of operation. So first we have extremely good meshes, extremely good textures. Now we have characters and the possibility to make clothes. Then it would be like character itself, the possibility to make skins and whatnot.
Yeah, one step after the other.
Yeah. So then, if you move to animation, it makes more sense because you have all these other structures in place to support the animation.
Real quick, I'm going to cut the stream because now, as we're going into our regular post-game talk about let the creators do stuff and then bring the users in, and then I will say, well, shouldn't we all have the possibility to become creators? Isn't that the promise of virtual worlds? And then you guys are going to say, well, Drax, you're so naive. The world is there's two kinds of people, and then Metu is going to say some people are just born to consume, and then I'm gonna say Metu, I'm a communist, I believe everybody should be the same, and then Strawberry's gonna say I'm bored, I'm gonna log out. So I
was gonna say I just want long flowy hair.
I know exactly how the conversation is gonna go.
Just beer. Can we have virtual beer?
Yeah, we will have beer and then we talk about other stuff.
Exactly, a virtual Oktoberfest, because Cerberus wouldn't know what that is, right?
Yeah, Oktoberfest.
Everybody's friends.
We're having beer now, and then we talk about why we can't be nude in here.
oh, now I gotta cut the stream. Okay, guys, beer is over there. We have Draxbräu beer, which is the #1 brand in Sansar. It's really a hot seller, and I'm gonna cut the stream. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. Next Saturday, same time, Saturday 11 a.m. Second Life time, Sansar Liberation time, Pacific Day time, whatever you call it, or SLT could also mean, I don't know, Sansar Love time, Second Life.
Like this Christmas tree outfit.
Whatever. Thanks for watching.
It's actually Strawberry Love time.
Jesus Christ, Strawberry.
I just came in as
I gotta give it to you.
Strawberry Love time.
Look how she's grinning. Oh my God, her avatar is grinning at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This was creepy. You said that and then you had this grin like this. Yeah, Dragster.
It's my evil grin.
Dragster, my wittiness is exactly the reason why I have so many subscribers.
We can have both worlds. How about strawberry flavored beer?
Ooh, yeah.
They do actually have fruit flavored beer.
Yeah,
I've had Belgian beer that's fruit flavored.
Bye, guys.